Welcome to Techie Mom Math Channel. Dito, mapag-aaralan ninyo ang mathematics sa madaling paraan. Love Math with Techie Mom Claire. Sa videong ito, mapag-aaralan ninyo kung paano tayo nagkaroon ng mga rules sa pag-multiply ng integers. Paano nga ba nagkaroon tayo ng mga rules na ito? Dito, ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo ang aking mga nakitang kaparaanan kung bakit ang sagot natin ay positive or negative. Rule number 1. In multiplying integers having the same sign, the product is positive. So we have positive times positive equals positive. Ang asterisk dito ay nagre-represent sa multiplication. Then negative times negative equals positive. So we have here example 1, 4 times 3. So ang ibig sabihin nito ay may 4 equal groups of 3 elements tayo. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And each group has 3 elements. So we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Then we have 3 times 4. Ito ay kabaliktaran nitong 4 times 3. This means may tatlong equal groups of 4 elements tayo. Kaya we have 1, 2, 3. So, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. Then we have additive inverse here kasi kailangan natin ito sa pag-prove ng mga rules in multiplying integers. So, what is the additive inverse of negative 2? It is 2. What is the additive inverse of negative 11? We have 11. What is the additive inverse of 23? Negative 23. What is the additive inverse of 35? Negative 35. 9 is the additive inverse of negative 9. 41 is the additive inverse of negative 41. Negative 5 is the additive inverse of 5. Negative 28 is the additive inverse of 28. Number 2, we have negative 5 times negative 6. So, itong negative 5, we have additive inverse of 5 times itong negative 6 is the additive inverse of 6. Then, ikokopya natin yung dalawang additive inverse and put together this 5 times 6. So, 5 times 6 is 30. Then, kunin natin itong isang additive inverse, ikabit natin. So, the additive inverse of 30 ay negative 30. Then, additive inverse of negative 30 is 30. So, we have proven here that negative times negative is positive. So, yun ang rule natin dito. Then, we have negative 14 times negative 10. Negative 14 is the additive inverse of 14 times. Ito naman na negative 10 is the additive inverse of 10. We write together this additive inverse and have 14 times 10 at the last so that they are together. So 14 times 10 is 140. Then, ikabit natin yung isang additive inverse. So, additive inverse of 140 ay negative 140. Then, additive inverse of negative 140 is 140. Rule number 2. In multiplying integers with different signs, the product is negative. So we have positive times negative equals negative, and negative times positive is negative. Example, 5 times negative 3. So we have here 5 equal groups of negative 3. Kaya we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With negative 3 plus negative 3 plus negative 3 plus negative 3 plus negative 3, which is equal to negative 15. Next, number 2, 4 times negative 7. So we have 4 groups of negative 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 with negative 7 as the elements. So negative 7 plus negative 7 plus negative 7 plus negative 7 is negative 28. So, ang rule natin dito ay positive times negative equals negative. Na ang ginamit natin dito ay yung groupings. Then, we have here negative 3 times 5. So, itong negative 3 is the additive inverse of 3. Then, times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Then additive inverse of 15 is negative 15. Then number 2, negative 9 times 4. So negative 9 is the additive inverse of 9 times 4. So 9 times 4 is 36. Then, ang additive inverse ng 36 ay negative 36. So, ang rule natin na sinunod dito ay negative times positive equals negative. So, na-prove ito dito sa dalawang problems. Next, we have negative 45 times 5. So, itong negative 45 ay additive inverse of 45. Then, times 5. So, 45 times 5 ay 225. And the additive inverse of 225 is negative 225. Dito we have more problems to prove the multiplication rules of integers. Number 1, 8 times 23 equals 184. So this is positive times positive equals positive. Number 2, negative 10 times negative 30. So ang negative 10 ay additive inverse of 10 times ang negative 30 is the additive inverse of 30. Then, kopyahin natin yung dalawang additive inverse dito sa unahan and have 10 times 30 at the last. Then, 10 times 30 is 300. Then, additive inverse of 300 ay negative 300. And additive inverse of negative 300 is positive 300. So, we have proven this negative times negative equals positive. Number 3, we have 4 times negative 15. So this is equal to 4 times the additive inverse of 15. And 4 times 15 is 60. So the additive inverse of 60 ay negative 60. Then, we have negative 9 times 13. So, itong negative 9 is the additive inverse of 9 times 13. Then, 9 times 13 ay 117. And additive inverse of 117 is negative 117. So, I just hope you like my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. My mission is to make mathematics easy for you. Your Techie Mom, thank you.